Anybody else back?
I never left.
Well, you did leave once. You went to go get a beer.
I actually got 2.
You're probably going to need them.
I've got a whole pack. I sent a tweet to Matt Mercer, and I was like, well, that's the 3rd character that has died in this campaign. Please cleanse my dice.
Shouldn't you be writing to Taliesin for that?
Yeah, you should really be writing to Percy.
Well, I don't have his golden dice. And oh yeah, now you roll 3 20s, you son of a bitch.
Well, you couldn't roll like 8 of them at once. That's kind of the problem.
Okay, I'll roll 2. A 16 and a 13. Yeah.
Both of those would have been good.
Fuck you, blue dice. 17. It's this blue dice.
See, you're using up all the good rolls right now.
See, the problem with the blue die, the DM told you that that's the die the DM has. So you can't double up on the DM's dice.
I figured it'd be good for
Now
me.
you get a 20.
Yeah. Really? Really? You're gonna do this shit right now? Fucking dice. I can't change my color. My dice all hate me.
See, you don't get this kind of reaction with just the little red square.
Yeah.
Around.
It's like, fuck you, dice, I hate you. It's like, can I roll with quadruple times advantage? And be like, And only 2 of them, out of 7 dice, only 2 of them were below 10. Damn it. Fucking dice.
For a second, I really thought, like, okay, this tidal wave thing, maybe he misread the spell and it really shouldn't have hit us. Nope. Stupid elemental evil tidal waves.
Bullshit. Killing characters. Let me look at... Could I have...
No, actually...
No.
It wasn't necessarily the water that hit the guys inside of the room. It was the back
boat.
there in the small room, and the boat was like...
I was thinking, I was like, oh, danger sense.
And they were all up against a wall.
Danger sense, you have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
That you can see, right?
No.
Well, it also wouldn't have mattered, because...
exactly. No, it just says that I can't be blinded, deafened, or incapacitated, which I wasn't at the time. But it's only half damage, so...
Yeah.
If I had my shield... Did I have my shield?
Even at half of half.
If I would have had my shield... Okay, here's the best case scenario. If I had my shield, I would have negated all the damage if I would have made my check.
I don't know, because you were still... grappled.
You were restrained.
Yeah, restrained.
But if I had my shield, by rules as written, I could avoid all damage. But I didn't have a shield, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Darn, we can still bring you back.
Yes, we have a boat now. Why do we have to go back and do whatever we're doing?
Boat.
We have a freaking boat. Like...
That boat can definitely be sold for enough to raise someone for the dead.
Hey Zen, let's just screw your campaign. We're gonna go sail somewhere.
That's totally an option.
Apocalypse is gonna happen. Whatever. I'm just gonna sail.
Yes, you guys are making me look up the value for boats.
I mean, this is a pretty decent sized boat, right? I mean,
I don't know. That rowboat's got to be worth at least 50 gold.
I mean,
and it has cargo.
This is a 50-foot boat with cargo. I mean, it's got to be worth something. Got to see if there's any flags or anything so we can pull them down.
Yeah, but
Dangle's
restrained actually says a restrained creature's speed becomes 0 and it cannot benefit from any bonus to its speed.
Mm-hmm.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
And I would have advantage on it, so I'd have a regular check anyway.
Yep.
Fuck. Still have it. I really wanted to spend some hit dice in there somewhere.
Yeah, so did I.
That's what I was trying to do in the cell. I was like, let me spend some hit dice. I want to sit here for an hour. I mean, with good rolls, I could have been up over half. Let's see. Let's pull out some D12s
Well,
here.
I guess that's the problem with getting, getting imprisoned.
Yeah, right. You don't get to nap. You nap on our time. 5. I had 4 hit dice.
Real quick, Ben, can you roll me a straight intelligence check for Rylith?
For Rylith.
12, 22. That still would have killed me anyway. Even if I would have got those dice, those hit dice, it still would have killed me.
Be a 13.
13.
24. Yeah, still would have killed me.
All right.
I would have had to roll more than 6 on all 4 of my hit dice in order to save from that if I would have made my... Yeah. 21.
So, amongst the 12 kind of crates and barrels total of various cargo, sorry, real quick, math. My key is stuck on my keyboard. So the total of the kind of various ales, fishes, and pelts is worth about 480 gold total.
Nice.
And there's still the chest in this room with you guys.
Okay. Well, I want to... I guess checking for traps is investigation.
Yes, sir. Perception, actually. Sorry.
Does anybody
Okay.
have boat handling skills better than Dangle? Because he's not very good at driving boats.
What would boat handling fall under?
There's actually a
water
proficiency for
vehicles.
vehicles water.
Depending on your background.
No, I don't have that. Okay.
Probably a really bad idea to have Dangle up here trying to drive this boat.
All you gotta do is just keep it in the river.
That's a huge river.
I know, but he's got a -2 to strength. He can't steer.
Like I said, it's a huge. We're talking like Amazon
I know,
size.
but he
It's a
can't
huge
even
river.
see over
It's
the
going
river.
the same direction as the river. So as long as he doesn't try to shift the boat all the way, which I don't think he has the strength to do,
No, he doesn't.
he should be relatively fine.
I don't think
Okay.
he could see over the wheel
Here
either.
goes my perception check for traps on that little chest.
Did you just write in crayon where your thing is?
Well, the little like tabs I was using, it's a 6.
6.
So with my perception, that's a 7.
It does appear to be wood,
Okay.
but you don't find anything sinister about the chest. No indication of any kind of traps, to your knowledge.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it up and take it out onto the deck.
All right. So you heave this large chest out onto the deck of the ship. Dangle, you can hear commotion down below.
And now that I'm kind of away from everyone, actually, I'm pretty well injured. I'm not sure I trust myself. So I'm going to leave it there while we go talk over with Dangle where the hell we're going, what we're doing. So it seems pretty clear that this was, in fact, a slave ship. Since we've cleared the ship of enemies, where are we going?
I have no idea. But we can sell this ship to fund our campaign.
That is true. We could also use the ship in case. I mean, there may be other things along this river, but I believe we have two of the slaves are unconscious, but seem to be stable. One does seem to have died. Okay, out of character, where's the town that we were kind of coming from, or
River
So-
Guard Keep?
that's the place we were watching?
Right. Ooh. Okay, I see River Guard Keep.
Back to the big map. So you guys,
Holy shit. We moved a far way away from where we were.
and whereabouts?
Wow. We were way far from the cavern thing that we were at.
So you guys heard the rumors about this slave ship kind of down here in Womford,
Mm-hmm.
thereabouts. If you would like, I could say you guys could say that you were up in Yartar as well, which is up in the north,
Mm-hmm.
almost all the way of this map.
Yeah, I see it.
That's kind of like a thieves' city.
I'm sure that Dangle would know a little bit about the area being part of
I mean,
class staff.
having come from like the Fandalen area,
Mhm.
it's likely he could have come to Yartar before heading south.
Mhm.
I'm going to assume that I would like to stay kind of away from any thief sort of thing. That's too close to the slave reported sort of people who I would like to avoid.
So Yartar is the kind of city where like every deal is a black market deal.
Black
Okay,
market
then I think we're probably going to have been operating out of Womford then.
or Iron
All right.
Ford.
Well, I
Both
assume Iron
names
Ford
for
is
the
just a
same
ford.
place.
What's that?
Both names for the same place.
Oh,
Okay.
well, convenient.
As the town was originally called Ironford, but after a dragon was slain nearby, the travelers through the area took to calling it Worm Food.
Worm food.
But because of the local accent, it has since been pronounced Womford.
Fantastic.
Alrighty. So how long would you think it'll take us to travel down the river to Womford?
You could get there by tomorrow if you continue
Okay.
on the river.
You know, I think we're gonna have to
Tomorrow,
sail
like,
the thing down there.
At dawn, if you sail through the night.
No, I don't think we want to sail through the night.
All right.
So we'll try to figure out a way to like drop anchor as it gets towards evening. And
So you guys are relatively close to what looks to be an old mill. And back on this map, hereabouts.
Conveniently placed.
Right.
whereabouts? I think I'm lost you.
I might not have put this. Thereabouts.
Okay. I'd honestly prefer to like anchor kind of
Just
somewhere.
anchor? That's totally okay.
Middle of the river.
Kind of, yeah.
Just
I mean,
the DM thrown out.
Oh, there could be goodies.
there could
Or
be.
there could be baddies.
Yeah. I was gonna say this is one of those like we cleared the boat, but we kind of took a little bit of a beating doing it. So I'd rather kind of keep ourselves safe in the middle of the river, or at least somewhere where we can get it to anchor and kind of hold the boat in place.
Dangle's gonna look to Ryleth and say, I think we need to search the ship for goods and shiny things.
I agree. And after we did what we could for the prisoners, I located a chest and some cargo that we could probably offload at Womford for a reasonable fee. I don't really know what sort of price a boat would fetch, but I'm totally going to think about it and see what I can come up with.
Would you like Dangle to open the
So-
chest for you?
That would be a 10 and a 16 if I have advantage for some reason.
Does Rylith have any kind of background with sailing and ships and the like?
No.
Or any kind of background with like marketing or like making deals or trading? Trade.
Would-
Sorry,
He was a slave for a long time.
Would Dangle know anything about black market deals?
that's really a question for you.
Well,
Would Dangle?
he is a con man trying to steal people's money, so he kind of knows a little bit about what things are worth. I
So
would say.
real quick,
I mean, that's
Ben,
kind
what
of
was
his
that?
thing.
It was a
the
10.
first roll, a 10. So you're not entirely sure, but it's got to be worth something.
Fair enough.
And it would make more sense to that it would make more sense to try and sell it in an area, not so much like to a wandering traveler who might want to buy a boat, probably like in a port city.
Yeah.
Right.
You could get a little more coin.
Right.
Someone who deals in boats.
And once again, going back to the knowledge about the cities, you know that Wamford is kind of more like farming area, whereas up top, the Yartar, you could probably make a deal, but it could be risky.
Well, maybe we could find a merchant at Yartar who, and there's a farming community. Someone has to ship their goods to the larger cities. Perhaps that person would be interested in a boat of some kind, or perhaps we could just hang on to it. But we'll see. And yes, I did find that chest. I gave it a look over. I didn't see anything particularly dangerous about it, but then again, I'm not as skilled in that area as you are.
He puts his fingers together and says, "Well, I like picking locks. Do you mind if I give it a try?"
No, of course not, but do be careful.
Oh, of course. Careful is my second middle name.
What's your first middle name?
I don't remember.
Is it Never?
Sometimes.
Okay, I'm going to stand back from the chest while he does this.
Yeah, I
You're
assumed
up
I
at the
followed
wheel, right?
them.
You're
I assumed I followed them. I went to where you guys put their tokens were. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I will
That's
step back.
Ooh.
I will step far back.
Yeah, I'm going to take the
From
tiller.
where he is.
You're gonna take the wheel.
All right.
Take the
Try to
wheel.
keep it below the river.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll me a
Ooh.
thieves tools check.
Yes. Thieves tools, which is that Dex?
Dexterity, and if you're proficient in it, you get the proficiency.
Of course I am. So that would be a 6. Come on, no whammies. Shit. 8.
Real quick, I just popped open your character sheet.
Yes.
I noticed you got expertise in 4 skills.
I'm level 6.
Okay. Which, is that just a rogue thing, or
Yep.
is that a class?
That's a
Or,
rogue thing.
a
Yeah.
class?
Expertise
Okay.
at level 6.
All right. And I believe that taking expertise in 2 foregoes the proficiency in thieves tools.
I get
right?
thieves tools from the background and for being a rogue. I just don't get expertise in
You
it.
get the thieves tools from the background, but do you get proficiency
Yes.
with them? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Cool beans.
It's still below 10, so whatever it was.
Doggy kisses.
Oh.
All right. So, Dangle, you shift the chest and you begin fiddling about with the lock
Mhm.
mechanism, but you don't hear that clink that you're so eager to hear.
Hmm.
Did we already loot the bodies and did we find any keys?
No.
No, I have not looked at the bodies. I'm steering now.
I know I'm gone. I was just making sure.
But you can start doing that.
Yes.
I will start looting the bodies.
I can't seem
All right.
to pick this lock. Is there any way you can swing your axe at the lock?
I would be honored.
And while she's doing that, I'm gonna turn around and look at the bodies and see what I can pick off.
Oh. I see how it is.
All right,
He's
so
a
as
crafty
Leaf
folk.
turns her attention towards the large chest in front of her, Dangle
Yep.
begins going through the pockets of the slain individuals aboard.
Nice.
Dangle, can I get an investigation roll from you? And Leaf, can I get a straight attack roll from you?
She got that.
She
20.
did.
Oh,
Yeah.
20 with
Alright.
11 damage.
All right. So you said a straight what?
a investigation.
Investigate.
from
All right.
Dangle.
So I've got a plus
So
6
Leaf-
to this.
You swing down with your
Yes,
great axe
25.
and expertly click right onto the side. Just barely clip it, smacking the lock off.
And I open it.
And Dangle, you said 25?
Yes.
Hopefully there's no traps because I'm screwed. It always happens every time I try and open something.
Well, I did check it for traps, and I didn't see anything.
Oh, well, that's good. What did
With
you
a
roll?
7, right?
You don't know that. None of us know that.
That's fine. I trust you.
Rylith told you that he searched it.
Yep. We're a well-oiled machine. We know what we can do.
I don't remember rolling Surge, but apparently I did.
All
right.
Any decent
Sleep.
weapons or anything?
Nothing. For the sake of party members being weaponless, I would say yes. There are 3 scimitars and 2 daggers amongst them as well.
Okay. I will grab those up.
Do you want a scimitar or a
Alright.
dagger?
You said three scimitars, 2
3
daggers?
scimitars, 2 daggers.
Okay.
All right, so Leith, as you open the lid of the chest, you find a several shinies inside.
Ooh, I
Ooh.
like several shinies.
Dangle wants Cognar's goodies.
And as we're making our way down the river, can we count that as like a 1 hour short rest?
Yes.
Oh, yes, Dangle is
Excellent.
going to use a couple hit dice here.
Yeah, same
While
here.
mulling around over things.
Leith, what languages do you speak?
Oh, ouch.
I speak common, giant, and goblin.
Alright, I need a d8. Oh god, I didn't roll any d8s. Alright, we'll go blue. Blue's been good to me. We'll do blue, and we'll do red, and we'll do...
I thought blue was what killed you.
It is, but you know what?
Yeah, but it's
this
okay
is
now,
d8s.
maybe-
This is different. This is d8s.
It's sat in its corner. He knows better.
Ooh, yes, look at that. See, blue did good. It got me an 8. So 20. 20 hit dice. Back. Sweet. 46. Take it.
Do you not get any pluses to that?
Oh, yeah, good call.
Because you get your plus your con modifier.
For each one, right? Yeah, so another 6.
Yep.
52. Way to go, Grbender.
That was Rylith.
You get extra health, you asshole. Oh, what's that? What's that from?
Oh,
You don't know?
well, you don't
Why
know.
don't I know?
You're not
it's
allowed
We've never
to.
seen it before.
Oh.
Because right now Dangle's healing up.
Because
What do you want?
All right.
oh,
She
So
wants attention.
You can spend as many hit dice as you would like at this point in time.
Perfect.
she's sad for Cognar.
1 second.
Does Dingle
probably
have any
is.
chance to look at? No, he's doing too much. I was gonna say, can he look over his shoulder, look in the chest, and see if he sees anything?
So this was happening while Dangle was looting the bodies.
Okay.
So
Fair enough.
no.
Fair enough. Can't be too greedy. Even though I'm a goblin, so that's my shit.
Darn goblins.
Dig goblins. Meh.
Goblin and
Well-
dragons.
Meh.
You're lucky I'm a Goliath. We are very honest people.
Goblins are honest to themselves.
They're honest-ish.
Ish. No, I'm gonna just so you guys know, I'm playing Dangle kind of like how Droop was, just total fanatic to everybody. Small machetes.
So Leaf will turn around and look at the group, and she will explain to them, I have found all of these objects. It's weird. This chart has the location of Riverguard. However, there's this symbol etched on top of it. Are any of you aware of what this might mean?
And she holds up this crudely drawn map indicating the location of Riverguard Keep, and that is the symbol that flashed up on your screens.
Well, I can't see it from here. Perhaps if you want to take the tiller, I can look it over.
Dangle's never seen that
and
sign
take a hold
before.
of the ship. Didn't you say we anchored down?
Not yet.
Not yet. That's the plan.
Dangle's
Oh,
gonna
okay.
go under deck and look for more loot.
All right, so
Check
there
out the
is no
stuff.
underdeck of this ship.
Well, under the main or the higher deck, whatever, the cabin thing.
Okay.
Where the dead
That's the
people
room.
In the
We are.
in the cabin. Okay.
Yes. He's looking for shinies.
All right. So Dangle, walking in for the first time, sees a number of crates and barrels, and labeled casks of ale, salted fish, and cured pelts.
Ooh.
In addition, he sees several bodies lying in here as well. 2 of them tied up, and 1 of them not. Sees a blue dragonborn man, a large purple woman with horns and a tail, and a dwarf, large, almost Dangle's size, but a little larger and much burlier, with a magnificent red beard.
All right. Well, Dangle knows what slavery looks like, so he's gonna go and take one of his daggers and cut the bindings to the Dragonborn. And then, seeing that the dwarf is not moving at all, he's gonna go and see if the dwarf has got anything on him.
What
And
languages does Rylith speak?
Common, Elvish, Orc, and Primordial.
So he doesn't recognize this language either.
I speak Goblin.
I bet your Bender would know.
So Dangle begins looting the dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What's the most
So-
valuable thing he's got on him?
You're able to deal with those character sheets.
Okay.
So that's what you find on the dwarf.
All right. He's taken the whip, and he's
8
gonna,
copper, 9 gold on his person, stuffed in the various nooks and crannies.
He's got 9 gold. Oh God.
He's got 9 gold.
He keistered those ones. Alright, so he's gonna do that, and he's gonna take the 9 gold. And he's also gonna take the tankard, because that looks expensive.
All right. So anything that you take for Dangle,
I'm taking it off
or
one
Gog-
the other.
Gognar. All right.
And since nobody else knows, I am stuffing it in my sack.
And now that, so there was really nothing that I saw,
Oh,
no
It's-
hint of.
yes, Dangle does recognize Gerbender and Miyushi. Of course.
There are a couple of drawings of what look to be like underground
I hope
buildings,
so.
and like kind of worked into rock walls,
Okay.
and a couple depictions of kind of like people scaled next to it, and these buildings and carvings look to be like significantly bigger than the people in size.
Okay. Well, I'll just leave the books in the chest, I guess,
All right.
and go check on Dangle in the
Who's
apartment.
driving the boat?
Leith.
Oh.
So Rylith walks in on Dangle, kind of going about Cognar's pockets.
And I'll say, he had a couple gold on him.
Well, I guess maybe we'll learn who these poor slaves are when these two awake, if they awake.
So when he came in, he didn't really look at the faces. He just went in and saw that the other one was bound and cut the bindings. Looking now, oh, these are Gladius Vendetta. They saved my brother and then got him killed. But they're good people.
we tried. We tried.
I don't know this one. That's why I took for them.
Gladius Vindicta? What does that even mean?
They were a local band of adventurers looking to, I don't know, free the land. They took my brother from the bugbears and saved him from an evil person.
So then they're on the side of good.
As far as Dangle can tell.
Well, then I'm very glad that we were able to save at least two of them.
Meh. And the dwarf's on his own. He'd probably try to kill me anyway.
Well, not at the moment, friend. You still look like a gnome.
This is true.
Well,
Anyway,
I'm going to go check on these two and see if there's any signs of them stirring or anything.
I'm going to look for cubby holes.
All right.
Like secret
So-
cubby holes.
All
He's
right,
determined.
Dangle, roll me a perception check as the last hour of their unconsciousness is spent with Rylith kind of tending to them.
15 plus perception is 4, so 19.
So Dangle begins kind of going about the walls, feeling up and down, feeling the floorboards, trying to
Smuggling
get a
golds,
scope
maybe.
for any kind of loose floorboards. But he finds nothing of the sort.
Is there no
As-
crew quarters in this?
There are
Boat?
not.
Okay, so it's that small of a boat. It's not. like
It's
a big
that
boat.
small of a
Okay.
boat. As Grubender and Mushi come conscious, they see strange faces looking down at them. A small gnome kind of feeling around the walls,
That looks so
and a half elf much closer, kneeling over them.
Oh, you're waking. Are you all right? We've done what we can for you, but we are not particularly skilled in the medical arts.
Who are you? And why are we
I-
on the ship?
I
guess we
am
know why we're on the ship, but hey.
Ryleth. This is my companion Dangle.
Hello.
We heard this ship was involved in the slave trade, and we set about to end its involvement. We found you aboard.
We wouldn't have been here much longer if I had any say.
I reach out for Miyushi's hand and I try to grab and shake her hand. Say, Thank you for saving my brother.
I take my hand back, and I like to be touched. But I will just look at him very confused, not remember encountering any gnomes.
Yeah, you didn't. Ron wasn't a gnome. He was a halfling.
Yes.
I'm sorry,
Dangle
you must have me
here
mistaken.
says that you are part of an adventuring group, and that you saved his brother from, what was that town?
Van Delver.
Ah, yes. From the town of Fandelver.
I'll drop my disguise.
Alright, so Mushi, this gnome suddenly shifts his appearance, and before you stands a goblin. With a remarkably similar look about him.
Don't be afraid. I know that most people
I'm more-
distrust goblins, but
I'm more tempted to kick it than be afraid of it, I assure you.
So mean.
well, he did assist in your saving.
I cannot be sure of that. For all I know, he's the one that knocked me out.
Well, I give you my word that we have done nothing but attempt to help you.
And
Unfortunately,
who are you?
your friend, and I kind of point back over to Cognar. We could not get here in time to do anything for him.
And I will squeeze past them and kneel down to Cognar and put a hand on his shoulder, belly, whatever's first.
She just begins
Not
feeling.
his thing. No, not his thing.
And Grbender is also waking up at this point. He sees Mushi going over there, and he goes to check on Cognar too. He starts like trying to feel for a pulse or see any sign of breathing or anything.
And as Grbender kind of begins scouring about, looking for any kind of medical indication of his fallen companion, he gets nothing. His chest doesn't rise and fall in the rhythmic pattern that it should, nor is there the repetitive pulse of a heartbeat to be found.
No, I refuse to let this happen. Not again.
Do I get advantage and all of a sudden he lives?
No.
Do you have a medicine kit? Oh, no, you don't.
I do,
Do you
actually.
have it in your inventory?
I do. I have 7 left.
I don't think that gives you advantage on medicine
Well,
checks,
see,
does it?
right now, you
No.
would basically just be applying a bandage
To a
I
dead
know.
body.
I know. I know.
Where are we? We must get him to a temple. It is not too late. I know we can revive him.
Would Dangle know of any temples nearby? Possibly tried to have stealing from him at one point?
So, kind of a. Sorry. There would be a temple down in Golden Fields. That's kind of like monk sanctuary.
Okay.
Womford probably doesn't have one. Otherwise, Red Larch, has one.
Right.
You might find one in Yartar, back up north.
The Temple of Thievery. Okay, so Golden Field. Okay, that's what I was looking for.
Is it faster to travel in the boat or by walking?
We are with the flow
Definitely
of
in the
river,
boat.
right?
Okay.
With the flow
So we're with
Yeah,
the flow.
we can get there.
Perfect.
Judging by our distance to Wormfoot, we could get there in 2 days, maybe. Do you think? If we haul out
to Womford or to Golden Fields.
Golden Fields, just looking at the distances, maybe
Golden
2.5.
Fields, you could probably make it by the end of tomorrow.
If we sailed through.
Yeah.
Okay. I know of a temple in Golden Fields. It's further down the river. Maybe a day's boat ride.
Then we must get there.
Out of character.
Well,
Oh,
How many days has it been since we left the Scarlet Moon Hall?
You have no idea.
and no, you haven't gotten a good rest to get your spells back.
I have no idea.
Oh, you're
Because
waiting
you
for
were
the 10 days for
underground
the
for a
Scarlet Moon
period of
Hold.
time.
I have to be there in 10 days.
Oh, otherwise the prophecy doesn't come to fruition.
No, I just need information, and the guy's supposed to have information for me.
You have a teammate that's dying in front of you. Doesn't take precedence.
I'm not saying
Dead.
drop
Dead in
everything
front
and
of
let's
you.
go.
In
I'm
front
just
of you.
saying this sucks. That's all I'm saying. Let's go.
so
That was out of character.
As-
Okay. Your life.
What
Well,
if you will help me bring my companion back? We will assist you in whatever missions you need. We have faced down mighty foes. It was only after we defeated, well, one such foe that our group was overcome. I do not know what I still have. My armor, my weapons, they are gone.
Ernesto.
But give me a mace. I can heal you. We can do much good for you. So can our friend once we revive him. But we must get to a temple.
a mace I do not have, but I do have a scimitar that I picked up from one of the people on deck. But our goal at the moment is to free slaves, so as long as you're willing to help with that, Dangle is alright with helping you.
Absolutely. We would be happy to help. And you may find that our mission interests you as well. For our party is diminished.
I can
And
see that. He's
There
in
is
the
still
corner.
there's still a great trouble that abounds in this land. But first I must rest. If I can rest, I can help. I can help Cognar. I can help us all.
Oh,
I must sleep.
yes. Stay here. He'll throw out his bedroll, because I'm sure Dangle's got a bedroll somewhere. Here, have my bedroll. I'll protect it outside. I'll make sure that the deck is okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, now technically on Gerbinder's character sheet, it still shows that he has a backpack and a bedroll and a mess kit and stuff. Okay, so that's what is checked on there. I still actually have.
Yes.
They
Okay.
left you the basic essential adventurer's kit.
Everything you would need to just get by all your years of mining forever.
Except for rope. They took my rope.
I have
No, your rope was actually used on the cliffside.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right. You
Tied it
never
up
got
at
it.
the top and dove off.
Remember, and you had
Oh, that's
the
right.
help.
Yeah, I had my epic moment.
Yes. Well,
The very epic
out of
moment.
character, Cognar has got 50 foot of rope in his backpack if you need it. I mean, he's dead on the ground if you want to take it.
I have 50 foot of rope if you need
No, I don't need it right now. Cognar's coming back, so
it. Just a little more
Look.
poor.
Gerbinder is going to lay down and try to find some sleep.
But real
Dangle-
quick,
Yeah.
I want to make sure if we go all the way to Goldenfield, you're not going to decide we no longer need Cognar and just have him kill off. Because otherwise, we're going up to the Scarlet Moon Hall.
Wait, what?
I think
wrong.
that's
We
I think
got
it's
him
directed at
revived.
Lucas.
Oh, to
Yes.
me? I
To
didn't
you.
try to kill him.
You decided
she's
you
saying
didn't want
is-
Rom anymore.
No. This character I did not try to kill. That was the dice. That
I'm just
wasn't me.
saying. I'm making
Okay.
sure.
No, I want Cognar back. He's awesome. I got an awesome
Okay.
backstory that Zen was hopefully going to weave into this some way because it was
Okay.
so dark and mysterious and kind of disturbing.
Well, then we will do this. We will do this.
All right.
Okay, so Gerbinder is like passing out again.
Yeah, and I'll grab I'm gonna grab Ryleth out and I'm gonna tug him by the coat and try to pull him out. These guys need sleep. Let's let them sleep and we'll take care of them.
Well, it seems that they care greatly for this friend of theirs. Perhaps we should do what we can to preserve his remains until we can reach the monastery.
You can put him in a box for all I care. I've never heard of him.
Well,
Just don't put them with the dried meat. I like the dried meat.
Okay. I'll close the door behind us and move on.
Dangle's gonna go to the crow's nest because that's about all he's good for.
All right.
And I guess I'll take first watch on the crow's nest. Somebody's gonna have to be driving, so I don't know how we're gonna do this.
I mean, I can watch since I'm driving, and then whoever's watching can be driving. I don't know.
So real
what
quick,
time of
how
day?
long of a rest does Groupbender need? Like
He's
full
going to need the
8
full 8 hours.
Okay. So sun is kind of like in the afternoon, like early afternoon.
Okay.
I say we get to.
So we get as far as we can
Yeah.
until it gets dark, and then we drop an anchor and just hold.
So going off of the overall map, where would darkness fall if we just kind of went full sail? Like what hex?
I don't know that we have the wherewithal to go full sail.
Well, you know what I mean. Like we're going to cruise, right? No intention of stopping until darkness.
Right.
So
So I would say about halfway from here to Wallingford,
okay.
thereabout.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
that's perfect. I don't want to stop in front of Warmford unless we.
All right.
Yep. We'll stop there and whole anchor, and I'll take first watch from the crow's nest.
All right.
I'll take second watch.
And I will continue to steer.
We're not moving.
We're not. We are anchored.
Yes.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
no,
if we
it's-
just went.
It's nightfall
Okay.
at this point, so we're anchored.
We're now 8
Oh,
hours
good.
later.
So
I
Gravender
will
should be
take
healed now, right?
Third watch then.
So
Groupbender.
with that, those who were inside, actually everybody, heals up to their max hit points, and everybody restores a number of hit dice equal to half their level.
Yay.
Rounded down.
Except for Cognar.
Okay.
Oh.
Also, what is? Actually, never mind. Sorry.
What?
Nothing.
What is your AC?
What is your passive perception?
On a scale of 1 to 10, who's looking immediately right here?
Okay.
Dangle's gonna sleep in the crow's nest, so he's not gonna sleep underneath.
All right.
He wants elevation.
Okay,
So
as soon as Gravender wakes up, he's going to prepare his spells for the day.
All right.
And one of the spells he's going to prepare is Gentle Repose.
Mm-hmm. Not bring back from the deaditis.
No, I don't have that one. I'm not level whatever it takes to be fifth level spells
All
yet.
right.
He's going to do this as a ritual and go ahead and cast it.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh, is this the one that lets him sit for like 10 days?
Yeah.
Nice.
That means we have enough time to go to the spire and come all the way back down.
No, we do not have enough time for that.
Yeah, we do. You got 10 days.
We have
It's
enough
less
time
than
to
10
get
days.
Cognar back and then go to this fight. You need Cognar in the battle. Come on.
You're like on ice now.
Admit it.
I will not deny it, but I will not be happy about the fact.
I'm not gonna do that.
Ah!
And then I also found, finally, like in the book, what the ritual casting actually does.
Oh yeah.
It takes whatever the cast time is and adds 10 minutes. So if it's a 1 minute casting time, it becomes an 11 minutes. If it's an hour, it becomes an hour and 10 minutes.
Is that it, really?
That's weird.
Yeah, so basically, I mean, it just prevents you from using
Right.
it as a
Right.
cast in combat.
That's
But
weird,
it doesn't like take a one action spell
I
and turn
mean,
it into a 3 hour
technically, you
spell.
could still try in combat.
Yeah.
If you want to
Sit
use
there
the
and-
spell slot.
No, I mean you can still try to do a ritual.
Oh, you'd
in
have to do
combat.
concentration checks for the whole combat, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, and then you
Not
also
if
have
he's
to have a
not
combat
attacked.
that lasts 10 minutes. That's a lot of rounds.
Mm-hmm.
It's 100 rounds.
Yeah, that's like nothing. That's like one fight with a winged elf woman.
We've done that before several times.
That
Okay.
combat still only lasted
turns.
3 rounds, right?
100 rounds.
So Dangle taking the
Yes.
first watch.
Yep.
Can you roll me a d20?
No,
please?
come on. Natural 20.
Woo! But that's
You
like you
must-
now. Just didn't when it counted.
Yeah, I know. When it was to save my character, I can never roll good, apparently. We did keep our little canoe in tow, right? Like we tied it off.
Yeah, I tied it to the.
Okay.
Okay, that's weird. My Gravender and Rylith both have exactly the same hit points.
Do they really? Well, Rylith
Yeah.
is a level higher now, right?
No, he's a level below.
What?
Gravender's 6th level and Rylith's 5th level.
Oh, I'm confused.
Well, all I know is when I logged into Rylith, like he had 55 hit points. I assumed it's because then put it there.
Yeah, mine had 50 automatically, so I just assumed that's what it was supposed to be. So
Well, Dangle's got 57, so
what's Cognar have?
more than that.
0.
Zero.
Actually, Cognar has got 80 hit points.
Yeah.
No,
Leaf has
What?
no
He's
night
got-
vision.
He's got-
Cognar might never have hit points again.
he's got 80 hit points. That's what he's got. Oh, that's right. He lost his spear too. Damn it. Dangle would have loved that spear. Anyway. Alright, what are we doing?
So many losses in such a
Alright.
small amount of time.
Yeah, we lost Cognar.
And
Cognar
my
was not
wand,
eaten by a dragon
and my
turtle.
staff.
I love how you value your items more than someone's life.
Guys, I'm gonna have to
They made
refresh
me
those 20
live.
real quick. Be
Alright,
right
see you in
back.
a little bit.
Right.
They
Quick,
saved
go
me
pee.
numerous times. Breaking my heart. Even my dog's crying.
You didn't get eaten by a dragon turtle.
That's perfect.
I wouldn't call it perfect.
But it was pretty perfect.
Thank goodness. Okay. So Dangles is up top in the crow's nest after the boat has been kind of anchored off. Gravender and Mushi have taken their full 8 hours to finally heal themselves up after the strenuous battle that they went through. Leaf is still at the wheel. Rylith. What is Rylith doing?
Right now, he's just kind of like wandering the deck,
He's
so I'm
chilling.
going to walk up here and.
All right.
Leaf, you need me to take over now.
Considering I can't see,
What's up?
I think that would be a good idea.
I have
God, I
a hooded,
can't
I have a
see
hooded
anything.
lantern, if you need one.
I might take that from you one day.
I'm kind of laughing a little bit on the inside as she like stumbles around the deck, going, "Where is God? I can't see."
Like feeling my way as the stairs, like each railing, slowly making my way down. I
For
will
some-
sit in this corner so I can feel it behind me. And
For some reason, Rylith finds that infinitely amusing. It's almost like
Payback.
it's strange. Yeah, there's like a sense of justice in it somehow.
That's why she really wanted the goggles and night vision.
does listen.
that's why I wanted the goggles, but I wasn't gonna metagame.
That yeah, I convinced her not to metagame her character for that.
I wanted them more than anything else. I literally had the conversation about night vision goggles like what 4 days
Last
ago,
week.
and you guys just laughed at me.
Yep.
And then I found them.
All right.
I still think Garbender needs them though.
So can Rylith, Leith, Grubender, and Mushi all roll me a dexterity save as the boat suddenly slams into something?
Wait,
I thought we
But be
anchored
anchored.
it.
As if it were traveling at normal speed and hitting a rock.
what is
You guys are anchored,
something
but
is
the
hitting
boat seems
us?
to have hit something.
Is Dangle
Okay.
awake?
Dexterity
Yes, Dangle's
save.
up in the crow's nest,
Oh, wrong one.
but he doesn't
Can
see
I go with the
anything.
strength?
Holy fuck! He
Okay, here's for
even with his
Garbender.
dark vision, he doesn't see anything.
Even with his dark vision,
Oh,
he doesn't
shit.
see anything.
Bender got a 6.
Plus,
Plus nothing. And Rylith gets a 13.
All right. So everybody below a 10, which is Mushi and Grubender,
you're dead again.
Basically.
the two of you fall prone inside.
But no damage.
No damage, but everybody roll me
that's good.
initiative.
Oh shit! All
I
right,
can't see anything. Oh,
16 plus 4, so 20 for me. Can you add my number to the thing or my character sheet
Sorry.
emblem
One
thing?
sec.
I feel like
Yeah,
I
for
need
some of that stuff,
glass.
I'm just gonna use the interface. It's just simpler.
I know, but I want to roll the dice.
See, I don't mind so much on initiative, like for attacks and stuff. Yeah.
I know, but I rolled good this time instead of having my character die. I'm gonna let that one
I
sit
haven't
and
died
let the
yet.
gravity
I haven't gotten attacked.
float down. Oh, what does Dangle see? Being at top of the initiative,
Leaf, how did you get a
Leaf.
0?
leave.
She
Oh,
has
right.
a minus something to.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I have a
You're on there
minus. Yeah.
twice, that's why. No, you
Oh,
got a 19.
okay.
Come on.
Oh,
Amanda.
on there.
2, 3.
No, I-
You remember, you gotta select each
All right.
ability to do that.
Dangle.
Yes.
This immediately jolts you. You're not knocked prone up in the crow's nest, but you are immediately like, Medvin's kind of doozing a little.
Mm-hmm.
Eyelid's getting a little heavy, but you are wide awake now as
Okay.
the boat seems to have collided with something.
Do I see anything?
You do not.
I don't either.
I'm going to. I think I have a torch. Do I have a torch? That's probably a really bad idea. What's the footage on a hooded lantern? I haven't had to deal with like light in a while.
I think it's 5-foot dim light or 10-foot dim light,
Well, it depends.
depending on if it's hooded or not.
Yeah, if it's not hood, I think it's 30 feet,
30 feet.
30 and 60.
30 and 60. So would that extend my dark vision range?
I would
Theoretically,
not.
yeah.
What is?
Because you can see 60 feet
Yeah.
in dim light, so you should be able to.
See an additional 60 feet, right? If I've got 60
much.
feet of dim light. I guess I'm just with that shock. I'm gonna ready my bow. And I'm gonna yell out, "I think we hit something!" And I'm
Thanks,
gonna,
Dangle.
yeah.
All right.
I'm readying a bow action.
All right. Leaf.
I am getting my great axe out.
All
And
right.
I can't see anything, so
Mhm.
I'm readying
Oh God! Please don't let anybody come out of the doorway.
for something.
All right. Rylith.
Rylith is also going to like take a look around. Does he see anything?
Roll me a perception check, Rylith.
Is it that
Okay.
fucker that jumped out the back of the boat? Is he messing with us right now? Oh.
Two.
Plus?
Plus
Probably
one.
not enough.
3.
Is that a 2 on there, or
That was a 2. So I
is
have
that
a total
3
of 3.
total?
3 total.
Okay.
You see the planks. on the deck.
You do not see anything. You can
Okay.
hear the goblin shouting up above.
And we were in fact anchored, right? Like I didn't
Yeah.
miss the river.
We're
Like
anchored.
okay, then
Something has slammed into the ship.
go ahead and cast my Armor of Shadows.
Right.
And that's it for me.
All right. Mushi.
Okay. I'm trying to. It's bugging my hair.
What?
Well, my headset. I'm trying to adjust it, and it's not
Oh.
working right now.
Thought you said you had a bug in your hair. I was like, what the hell?
No.
Ew.
Ew.
Lovely. Since I no longer have my lovely glass staff, I'm going to cast that.
All right.
But it's been 8 hours since I cast it, I assume, because we
Yeah, we
slept.
rested.
So yeah. And I will stand up.
All right. You got 15 feet of movement.
I will come out of the room. I can see! Oh my god,
Oh my
look
god,
at
you're
that.
by yourself. That is weird.
And I will come to the middle of the ship and say what's going on. Anyone at all?
I'm going to respond in her mind. We don't know. Haven't seen anything yet.
Oh, that's weird for
And-
her. She hasn't experienced that yet.
No, she hasn't. She'll kind of look around momentarily, very confused.
So, Mushi, you hear a whisper somewhere in your mind, different from the ones that you heard in the room before.
She will look to Leith and give her a weird, strange look of you have a deep voice. And she will ready her lovely, oh so perfect firebolt. Not so perfect, 'cause she's not gonna hit shit tonight. But yeah, that's what she's doing.
Dope.
And Grabender is going to stand up.
Before Gerbender goes,
Oh.
Oh.
Gerbender got a 1. Oh no.
There's nothing in the initiative order that says I can't go yet.
correct, because you guys haven't spotted anything yet. But you guys, Dangle especially, on watch up top,
Yes.
sees the rowboat that's tied to the ship splinter apart down below and sink as another force rocks the ship.
Really?
There's that 50 gold.
And I'll scream out, it took out our boat!
Now, Gerbender.
Grabender's going to stand up. And he's going to step out of the cabin.
He can't see.
Oh,
He's
for
like
now.
Leith.
For now.
And he's going to cast light.
All right.
And I want to, like, I can cast it on any object I can touch, so I want to, like, touch the railing and make the railing, like, bright. So basically, like, right there.
So 30
Does it
foot
have
out
to
from
be
that.
like 5 foot, or can it be like the whole ship is illuminated
No,
now?
it's got to be, like, no bigger than,
It's 30
like a
feet
10 by
from the
10 or
point
something.
of touch, right?
Mm.
yeah. And I'm going to look around.
Trying to poke back. There you
Yeah.
go. Okay.
So I need to make a perception check.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay, this is a
Wrong
+5
dice.
Grabender's.
Oh,
That would be a 14.
nice.
14 total.
Yep, 14 total.
Gerbender, it looks like the water is rippling and bubbling in
Oh,
a
fuck.
particularly odd fashion over on this side of the ship.
Leith will be completely useless during this fight.
It's the Kraken.
Dangle.
It's the correct.
Oh, Dangle. Dangle still doesn't see anything, correct?
Correct.
All right.
Gurbender's going to point out, looks like there's something over there.
Yeah. Still
Bubbles.
doesn't see anything, right? Even with the light.
Roll me a perception check for Dangle. With advantage,
Oh.
because Dangle spotted the boat.
All right. I'll take the 13. Perception? 17.
Yes. All right. So, in just a split second between the boat exploding, the rowboat exploding into splinters and the ship being rocked, Dangle swears he saw something in the water shifting
Oh.
for a moment.
Oh, shit. Oh, that
You
was
had to
scary.
roll a natural 20.
Oh, shit. All right. There's something in the water. And Dangle's going to try to shoot at it with his bow.
All right. So go ahead and fire with disadvantage.
Ah, fuck. All right. Take 2. Lowest of. Shit. Fuck. Bitch. 10.
10 is not going to do it. So Dangle fires into the river.
All right.
So Gurubender, an arrow whizzes by your light into the river down below with a little light splash.
That is all Dingle has. Dingle's
All right,
gonna stay
Leaf.
up here.
Hearing something is in the water, she is going to
Is she gonna jump over?
put her great axe back and pull out her crossbow.
All right.
And she will remain in this corner, feeling very safe and secure.
All right.
If she sees movement in the water, she would like to shoot at it.
So she can't really see over the side from the middle of the ship.
Well, she would like. Fuck.
Language.
She will come here.
Jesus, Leaf.
Sorry.
All right.
I apologize.
She is a Goliath, so
Okay, Riley's going to move over to that side of the ship. And does he see anything from there?
Roll me a perception check for Rylith with advantage.
With advantage.
With advantage.
please get higher than Dangle.
That would be a natural 20.
Natural 20 is going to do it. So Rylith, being relatively familiar with arcane magics, you can see a trace outline of what looks to be some sort of a face in the water, with a pair of fists forming up into the bubbly water and forcing itself forward.
Oh God,
Okay.
this is bad.
Well, I am going to use my action to cast Frostbite on it.
Nice. See.
Wow.
Right. All right. So he fires off this bolt of cold energy into the water, but the face shifts in the water, just gliding right across it, and your bolt slams right where the face was, but no longer is, as it looks like your attack has missed.
Okay. And as a bonus action, I'm going to try to point out to everyone else where it was. And do I recognize this thing at all, or is it just kind of a face in the water?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Ooh.
Okay. This is going to be a +4. That would be a 12.
You recognize this as being a water elemental. You've heard about these things.
Oh, fudge.
Okay, well, if it's an elemental, I'm going to call out to it in Primordial.
All right.
Say, what do you want?
And
Although in
it's,
Primordial it probably comes out more like,
and the rest of the party hears the water respond. As it responds, you're trespassing here.
Shit.
We will move.
We
probably-
won't.
that's probably all I can do on this turn.
Yes, sir. Mushi.
She's going to move to there.
All right. Roll me a perception check with advantage. Mushi, you see water
Ah!
below. You have no
Why?
idea where this voice came from. There's probably something that dove back down in the water.
Damn.
Possibly mermaids.
Ah! I am going to ready this. Seeing it's water. In the water. So
All
if
right.
something pops up from the water, I am hitting it. With that.
All right. Anything else you would like to do?
Take a step back. Just in case. Well, I have to stay there.
You're going to have to stay there if you want to cast that spell.
Yeah. So I'm going to stay there. It'd be great, guys.
So, Rylith, Mushi, Gravender, and Leaf, can you all roll me dexterity saves as the ship rocks violently in the opposite direction?
Great.
He's gonna break the boat. Oh no.
He is going for the boat.
Way to go, Gravender. Oh, right, left. No. No, you two are on the. Oh no! No! Well, it's Gravender and Dangle. We're on the boats.
I'm not very dexterous.
As
okay?
Dangle and Gravender both witness, half of their party flip over the railing into the water below.
This is why
Really?
I don't go on boats.
Question: is my rope?
We can't make like an athletics check to try to grab the rails we go over.
Your rope to the boat is still dangling down, yes.
And it's
Oh,
50 feet.
can I-
So how much of it
can I
got
try and
destroyed
grab
with the rowboat? I tied the whole thing together.
So there's 50 feet dangling loosely.
Okay. So you guys have a chance to grab some rope. So
Hey, maybe that's the rope.
Yeah, I was like, can we make an acrobatics check to try to grab the railing? Or was that
That's kind of what the
dex save
dexterity
for? Yeah.
was.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. I didn't grab the rope.
I don't have any more rope to throw to you guys, so there's nothing I can do.
Okay, no, fair enough.
All right.
Oh,
So you guys can see the rope?
yes.
Okay, that's where that is.
Perfect.
Okie doke. And it does go. Sorry, it goes down one to there because that's where it comes up. So you have to be essentially at that spot to climb up. All right, Gravender, you're up.
Save it
Um,
for Bender.
So the rocking came from the other side of the boat.
Rocking came from the other side of the boat.
Okay, well, I can't really do anything from over here, so I'm going to dash over there. That's anything.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay, for Bender, it's +5. 8.
You do not.
Ah,
Your light kind of casts a bit of a shadow over on this side of the ship, so it's a little hard to see past the reflective surface.
Okay. Well, knowing what this guy's trying to do, I'm going to try to grab onto the rail just so I get a little extra hold.
All right.
And be prepared to cast a Sacred Flame. Should I see
All
anything?
right. All right. Dangle.
He's the only one not dangling off the side.
Lucas.
And
Hello?
you get down off the crow's nest.
All right. So Dangle begins descending.
What I was wondering how long
Oh.
would it take? Like,
I'd say like half your movement to climb down.
all right. Let's see. Then let's see. Then 5, 10. Can I jump down?
Like into the water.
No. I want to try to jump and do a roll towards the cabin.
So you will take fall damage.
All right.
Roll probably won't help you.
Acrobatic roll.
Tumble, like a tumble won't help you.
I don't think Dangle's that stupid. That's me being that
Okay.
stupid. He's gonna.
Quit jumping off things, Lucas.
Yeah, I know. Shh.
I could put the ship like on the side of a waterfall.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna start running towards the cabin.
All right.
That's as far as I can make it.
Okay. And Leaf, you find yourself with a crossbow in the water, treading water.
Oh, this is great. I'm going to
Movement
try and
speed is halved. And do you have heavy armor on?
Uh-oh.
yes.
Uh-oh.
So, to swim towards the rope, you have to make an athletics or acrobatics check with disadvantage.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, no. Oh, 14.
14.
So you begin going for that rope.
Movement is
Or,
halved,
or
yes?
or any direction.
Could you
I
grab
would
the
like
rope?
to grab onto this rope.
All right, so you make it to the rope this turn.
Uh-oh.
I am on the rope, guys. I'm on the fence.
All right,
Perfect.
Rylith.
Rylith is also going to start making for the rope.
All right, so the rope is kind of
It should be
drifting by Rylith,
Grab onto it.
so he's
So-
able to grab onto it, no problem.
That'd be 10,
Himself.
20. His movement is
Pull
30.
himself.
So all I can really do is just grab onto the rope. Because I can't, I'm not going to be able to make it all the way down there and then try to climb anything.
Yeah.
The movement. So I'm just going to
Already
hang.
blocked.
I'm going to
All
hang
right.
on to the rope
All right.
and again look around and call out in Primordial. Leave us be, and we will leave your territory.
Roll me a persuasion check
Oh, no.
Be
Come
persuasive.
on.
to see
You got
how
this.
well you pronounce this effectively.
No.
Okay.
What do your real dice say, Commander?
What's your real dice increment?
What my
13.
real dice say?
Yes.
Worse.
Oh, good. Well,
All
that
right.
makes me feel better.
Anything else you would like to do?
Oh,
Do I get a response or anything?
You don't hear anything.
Okay. Then I'm going to just prepare an action, and if I see anything, I'm going to bolt it.
All right. Mushi.
Do I have to make a check to grab onto the rope?
The rope is
It's like
basically
right by me.
right where you're at. Yeah.
Can I successfully climb onto the boat without knocking Leith off?
Roll me an athletics or acrobatics check, because basically Leith is like at the bottom of the ship. with the
Okay.
rope.
She could even try to, like, sort of help
So
her up.
like you and Leith can kind of switch places on the line of the rope, and you can begin climbing. But if you roll low enough, you would slip back down. All right. So you can make it back onto the ship. So that's half your movement to climb up.
Can I get to there? Because he's kind of right there. So.
Yeah.
Okay,
I assume
so-
that Dangle would let you back up onto the ship.
Of course I would. Why wouldn't I?
Anything else you would like
And
to do?
I am going to ready. I'm going. Can I look in the water and see anything that I just
Roll
came
me
out
a
of?
perception check.
God.
You see Jaws.
Ah!
Oh no, Les!
You
And
don't
I will-
see anything. You see several of your party members struggling down below with the rope.
If I do see something other than my party members, I
All right.
will do that.
All right, Gerbender.
Again, I still can't see anything, huh? I guess I need to make a perception check, don't I?
If you would like to roll a perception check.
That's going to be a 13.
So, kind of on the outskirts of this light shadow that you can see casting on the other side, you can see just above the surface the water continues to rise up into this form that seems to be waiting for something.
Okay. In that case, I am going to cast. There we go. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt
All right.
at 2nd level,
Ooh.
which I think it has. I think it has an additional effect at higher levels. Let me double check that. I don't have it in my spell thing. This is where the Fight Club app becomes so handy.
I've got 4 books open in front of me.
Higher levels, increased damage 1d6 per slot.
I swear he should have a spell list, but apparently doesn't. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so 2nd level, so 1 additional d6.
Yep.
All right.
Wow, that was a crappy roll.
Is that inclusive of the extra d6?
No.
So you fire off this bolt of power from your hand. And as it impacts with the water, you can see a faint, radiant glow as it impacts and ripples throughout the water.
Alright, so hopefully now the creature has like a faint glow about it.
For half a second.
Well, no, it has advantage thanks to the mystical dim light glittering on the target.
Ooh. That means we can see it for a little bit.
So there is this residing kind of faint glow in the water where it struck.
Awesome.
Dangle. Oh, sorry. Unless there's something else Groupinder wanted to do.
Can you
Okay, still just going to be holding onto the railing.
Can you
All
cast
right.
spiritual weapon as a bonus action in the water to hit that guy?
We could.
Probably could.
Dangle's up.
But Dangle's up. Where is the mechanism to release the anchor to like draw it back up?
Presumably at the front of the ship.
All right. Dangle's moving over there.
Say this square right here.
All right. Dangle's gonna start raising the anchor.
All right, roll me a strength check.
Oh, this is just comical. -2.
So is that a natural 1?
That's a natural 1 with a -2.
So Dangle jumps and shoves his weight into this wheel, and it snaps as he's pushing in the wrong direction.
Only one of them, right? There's still like 3 more, right?
There are not.
There was only one arm? Ah, fuck.
Remains the rope with
Now
the
we're
anchor
stuck.
below the
Bonus
ship.
action. Bonus action.
All right.
Can I cut the rope with my sword?
You can try.
Shit.
Really too bad he doesn't remember that there are people like Still overboard.
He's not that.
So, you want to know what the AC for rope is?
Sure.
11.
Nice. Do we get
Needs to
sneak
beat
attack on it?
You do not know.
Why not?
This rope knows you're there.
Yeah, actually, I do. Because of my my other thing. Hold on, let me link it to you. Just because this is fucking hilarious. Right there. You don't need advantage on attack rolls to use sneak attack if no other creature other than your target is within 5 feet of
This
you.
isn't a creature.
I know. Can't I sneak
So
attack
it
a
isn't
rope?
sneak attack against a creature?
All right. Fine. All right, so what? 1d6?
What are you swinging?
It's gonna be the short sword. Right? Yeah. That's what I
Yeah.
got in my offhand.
Yeah.
D6. No, and since it's my offhand, no damage modifiers. 4.
You slice the anchor free and the ship lurches forward.
Whew. And now I'm gonna yell back, Blue Dragonborn, grab the wheel! We're getting out of here.
Anchor Bender's gonna yell back, there's still people overboard!
I don't care. They're on the rope. Let's go.
Anything else Dangle would like to do?
Yes, he's gonna hug the mast.
Okay. Leaf.
She would like to climb the rope and get on the ship.
All right. Roll me one more athletics acrobatics check with disadvantage.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, okay, that's
That's
good.
over 10.
Slowly making your way up the rope. Your hand slips before you kind of tense up and begin pulling yourself back up again.
I'm a
And you
very
make it
big
to the top
person.
of the rope.
And I get on board with a big breath of, oh my god. Because I couldn't see. No, I could because the light's on. But, and she will run back to this corner
She's gonna hide under the stairs.
and hold on to the railing. And not happy.
Anything else you would like to
You
do?
could have pulled Rylith up the stair of the thing, though. By the way.
Yeah, you know what? I could. I'm going to.
Sorry,
Oh,
I'm metagaming.
you've already done. You've already done it.
You already done it. Nope.
Rylith!
Nope.
Ah!
My bad.
I'm going to try to pull myself along the rope.
All right. So you're able to pull yourself along the rope, no problem. Back to the base of the ship. Attempting to
So-
climb up, athletics or acrobatics check.
Do I have enough movement to do that?
I would say yes.
Okay.
Take a story.
Because you're not quite swimming, right? You've got the rope to help guide you.
Okay, so for
Come
Rylith,
on, no whammies.
that's going to be. It's like acrobatics. +3. That would be an 8.
8. So Rev begins pulling himself up, and the wet patch left behind by Leaf, he slips on and falls back down to the base of the ship.
Oh
A
no.
little bit of a splash.
Okay.
Hey, there's
He's
50 foot of rope.
just
you gotta
gonna like make sure he's got a really good grip on this rope.
All right. Mushi.
Oh my god. Oh, the thing's on the thing.
She is going to go find. Put it here, and can she see this monster?
There is a glowing, like a glowing orb in the water. Like somebody emptied a glow stick right over here.
Ooh. Disco. It's a rave in the water.
I don't think any fire thing will be very effective on water.
You never know.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna do it. Right here.
Oh my god, you fireballed the water against a water
On this
elemental?
one.
Seriously?
Can we not get the ship on fire?
Yes.
No, it's out of range.
Ship is in range.
No, right here's
The
20.
edge of the square is 20 feet.
The
Oh,
ship's
in the edge of
move
the
it 5 more.
She
Move it
she
5
doesn't
more.
want it to be in range, so
I don't want it to be in
Move it 5
range.
more.
That was
5 more that way.
So like there,
In a
yeah,
which way is it? This way? That way?
there you go.
This way?
Yeah.
that's perfect.
all right.
That way there.
So I'm going to give him disadvantage on this because of the guiding bolt.
But I'm going to re-roll my 1 and my 2.
Of course you are.
All right.
If I'm going to hit it, I want it to count.
27 plus
Okay.
27 plus 6 for 33 fire damage.
Nice.
We're lucky I gave him disadvantage. So what did I say? 33 fire damage?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, you fire this ball of fire. It explodes into the water, rupturing the surface.
So there's like a massive spray of water.
Water
Like a
goes,
cannonball.
hot water goes everywhere. As if for a split second, it's like it just rained.
Ooh.
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 That was some epic rain.
Epic rain.
Yeah, it rain sounds, musical sounds.
All right, Mushi, anything else?
Sonar.
How many? What's here? I'm going to grab hold of the wheelio and hold it steady.
All right. As the creature disappears from sight,
Of course it does.
Going.
Rylith, you hear something call out from the water below you. Speaking out in a primordial language, liar. And Rylith, what is your AC?
It is 16 actually.
As the water bubbles up around you and slams into you repeatedly,
Oh
the
shit.
first hit dealing 16 points of bludgeoning damage, slamming you up against the side of this boat as the water recoils and slams into you again for 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mm.
Alrighty. Let's see. What does that spell? What does Hellish Rebuke let me do?
As a reaction, do something.
It's a reaction.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's a reaction and a dex save, so there's no like disadvantage to attack. So totally Hellish Rebuking him.
All right.
Hmm.
Oh, he doesn't make that at all. 28 fire damage. And what does Rylith's Hellish Rebuke look like?
Oh.
Basically, as I point at it, it is flames, but it's like green and black flames.
Green flame.
It's weird. It's like it's not right. Almost like acid is burning somehow.
Ooh.
As this helix of black and green flame erupts from the slam that Rylith took into the creature in front of him. It seems to burn a hole right through him and continue going on into the dark night sky. As a bit of a howling wail can be heard from the water.
Oh.
Grubender.
And then he's also going to say, "You should not have done that." In Primordial.
All right.
So Grubender is hearing all this craziness on the other side of the boat. He's going to run across the boat again.
Classic
Like
Grubender.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Who's over
Yeah.
this side? Who's over this side?
And I guess I can sort of see that Rylith is not doing so well. So I'm going to cast. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cast a level 2 healing word. Oh, is that thing gone? Or does...
You can't discern it from the water around it.
Okay. So level 2 healing word.
That's a
Oh,
bonus
that was
action,
level.
right?
That was a level 1. So
You can still
that
pull
and
it
it should
up.
be one more D. Yeah, let me just... Well, 1d4 plus wisdom, so I need another 1d4.
D4 it,
And then it'll
bacon.
be plus... So it's going to be this d4 plus 1.
Ha. Hey, yeah.
Okay, so 11 points. What Riley should
Alright.
get back.
Right.
And so I can't see this thing.
You cannot see this thing.
Well, I'm going to hold my action till I can, and then cast Sacred Flame at it again.
All right. Dangle.
Dangle's gonna run over and try to get his friend up. He's gonna try to pull the rope up.
All right, Dangle, roll me an athletics or acrobatics check. And what size is Dangle?
He's small.
So this would be with disadvantage.
Alright. And you said athletics or acrobatics?
Yes.
Alright, acrobatics it is. I know you can't see the dice, but that's a 2 and a 2. But it's still 11.
At least it's not a 1. As Dangle just begins tugging and pulling, and this rope is going nowhere as he's trying his darndest,
Even with 11?
even with 11.
Alright.
Leith.
Yeah. That's all Dangle's got. Apparently.
Okay.
Fucking 2s.
Leith is assuming. I mean, can she see him struggling at this?
You absolutely see him. You and hear him struggling and straining about something on the side of the ship.
Can she squish him out of the way and pull him up?
You can certainly try.
I'm going to try and squish him out of the way and pull this guy up.
All right, move your token to the right. Assuming Dangle allows this.
Step aside, little thing.
Otherwise, you're going to have to do a contested roll for the square.
Oh, no. I'm moving. I know she's
All right,
So athletics.
athletics, sure.
Oh man, do I get advantage? 'Cause I'm
You do
buff?
not.
Yeah.
Dangle did better.
Can I just do like a strength check?
The rope's still a little wet, and
I know.
every time you get a couple of feet up, it slips in your hands, and you release to avoid getting any kind of rope burn or something.
Oh, God. Is there any way I can
Damn
pull
it.
on her coat?
Rylan, meanwhile, your rope kind of goes up and down, up and down, and up and down.
Okay, I'm going to make another attempt to climb.
Watch,
All
he
right.
climbs up on his own, and he's like, ah.
And I will move out of the way.
Do I get advantage for them trying to help me up?
You get advantage just because you're using the rope, as
Okay.
opposed to like trying to climb the side of the ship.
Okay, and for Ryla, again, it's acrobatics plus 3. All right.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh.
Oh no!
I
He
broke the
broke
camera.
the camera.
We're zooming in too close.
It was a 17.
Mayday,
20?
With
mayday.
advantage.
Plus 3,
Absolutely
right?
gonna do
So
it.
plus 3, so 20 with advantage.
Yay.
As Ryla feels the water clip the tip of his shoe as he descends up, and it slams into the side of the ship.
Oh.
Okay.
Now that he's up, Dangle's gonna run over and grab his crowbar. And what rope he can get.
Actually,
Uh,
on Daniel's
I've
turn,
started-
the ship actually goes.
When Dangle's turn, of course.
do I have a bonus action I can do?
As a warlock?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think any of my spells are.
Just
Bonus.
Eldritch Rebuke as a reaction,
Yeah. I was hoping maybe my vicious mockery would be a
right?
bonus or something, but it's not. And yes, I took vicious mockery.
Of course. You've got to.
Nice.
It's fun. All right, these
All
ones
right.
can
Anything else you would like to do,
fuck off.
Rylas?
I want to try to keep an eye on this stupid thing, so I want to see if I can spot it.
All right. Mushi.
I am steering. No, I would like to look to either side
I'm
of the
the
ship.
captain now.
That's right. You do what I say. Do I see it?
Roll me a
On either
perception
side.
check.
I'm kind of in the back middle, so I feel like I can look over either side from there.
So you see water writhing up where the ship was a moment ago.
Ooh.
Perfect. And I want to do that. Towards it. Oh,
All right.
that sucks.
You begin firing these
Yeah,
bolts of
that's
flame
awful.
into the water,
Not even
and you
worth
can
the
just hear
rolling
them
rolls.
just sizzling on the water's surface as they impact. Anything else you would like to do?
I never liked water anyways. And I will hold on to the steering wheel once again.
All right.
Damn, that sucked. And I will turn this off because my dog got a bone.
All right. As two more abrupt slams go into the hull of the ship, you can hear an audible splitting of wood. Ravender.
So I assume, did I hear that kind of from the back of the boat?
It came like from the front of the boat.
Okay, so like this way or
Like, yeah,
That way.
that way. So,
Okay.
like, that way.
You're gonna move. I mean, like I'm gonna stay in the boat. Obviously, I'm not climbing up on the railing. So I guess maybe I should move there.
All right.
Do I see, or do I need to roll perception?
Roll me a perception check.
Can't this boat move any faster?
That would be a 24.
Nice.
So you see the water writhing up at the front of the ship, slamming into it with its fists. And you
Okay.
can see the wood of the ship splintering and cracking pretty heavily under its
Oh.
impact.
All right, I'm casting another guiding bolt. This time at level 1.
All right. So it's going to hit, dealing 13 radiant damage as the water begins to glow once again.
I'm gonna call out, "He's up here!"
All right.
And
Dangle.
actually, as a bonus action,
Okay.
Oh,
I'm going to
Okay.
summon my.
Mini for Bender.
Yep.
Where would you like to put that guy?
Right behind the stupid thing.
Like there? No, that was his. Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
all right. So where did he see it? Or he said he seen it.
And
Saw
it
it.
swings its mace. 7 force damage.
Sweet.
Nice.
Can I tell anything about how it's doing?
Roll me an Arcana check.
It looks wet.
Oh. That is not Gurbender's forte. Arcana. Ooh, it's a -1. Awesome.
That's cheating.
Ooh, 18
Lovely.
actually.
Hey, that's better
Natural-
than any of my Arcana
No,
rolls
no, no, no,
ever.
19, 18?
Yep. That's a 8.
19. So it looks like the water's having a difficult time kind of maintaining its shape as it's constantly slamming into the ship and a lot of splashing is happening. It seems to slowly be losing its shape. It's looking pretty rough. But also, I will say that that spiritual weapon did just use the advantage from the guiding bolt
Oh, you're right. It did. Okay.
Oh,
as the glow fades.
shit.
Dangle.
He called out to the front, right?
Yeah, I basically said it's right here.
All right. So Dangle's gonna 5, 10, 15. How much movement would it be to climb up the rigging?
I would say it'd be an action to do that.
Is there any way I can step on the railing and then like weave my foot in just to kind of get an extra foothold?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to stand on the
Yeah,
railing
pirate
because I'm
thing
only
and
3 feet
stand on
tall.
it.
So I'm trying to stand on the railing while like bracing
just-
myself to shoot an arrow into the water.
Okay, so climbing back up to like the crow's nest would be an action. To just
Yeah.
kind of stand up on the railing, you can do that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I want to stand up on the railing and kind of like weave my foot in so that I can't be shaken off, and then I'm gonna shoot shoot an arrow at wherever Gravender was pointing.
Okay, so you climb up onto the side of the railing, and Gravender's pointing kind of
Towards the
in
front,
front
of
of
the
the ship.
In that general direction.
boat. All right. I'd like to try to shoot it with an arrow.
All right. This roll's going to be with disadvantage.
All right. Well, that's the opposite extremes. That's a 2 and a 19.
All right.
8.
So this arrow fires into the water.
So I'm pretty sure I know which one of those you get on a
Bit of a
disadvantage.
splash.
Yeah. So 18.
Anything else
nothing.
you would like to do?
I'm going to use the rest of my action to dash up to the crow's nest
All
as a
right.
bonus action, so I can do that. So I'll go back up to the crow's nest.
Yep.
I guess I could have done that from the beginning. Would that give me disadvantage if I was up there to shoot at it?
You can find out this turn.
Oh.
As the mini Gravender slams into the bow of the ship, would you like it to try to go under the ship or to the left of the ship? All right.
Kind of go to the left.
All right. Leaf,
You're muted.
you're muted.
Well, she will come around the edge, go up the stairs. Does she see anything off the side of the ship?
Roll me a perception check.
Are you gonna jump off and attack it with your great axe? That would be ball.
I have a crossbow.
Oh, that's true.
So you see a small spectral mace floating beside the ship, but you don't see anything else.
Well, she's going to come here and take the steering from Yushi. I mean,
All
she
right.
can step aside. She's stronger. I have a feeling maybe she can like steer us out of this.
Not metagaming at
We'll
all,
see.
but Leith can't see.
Well, no, I
anywhere.
mean Leith has this light right here.
I know.
She
I'm
can
joking,
see.
I'm joking.
All right. Anything else for Leaf?
She will have her crossbow in her one hand while holding onto the ready
All right.
in case she sees water rise up above.
All right. Rylith.
Heck if I know.
Rylith is going to get a better vantage point. That's just 30 feet to there. So make sure he's got a pretty good, grip on something.
All right.
And does he see anything to attack?
Roll me a perception check.
For him, that would be, I think, a 14.
Right. So looking to the
Oh, excuse me, a
right,
12.
looking to this side of the ship, Rylith sees the rope kind of drifting slowly in the water alongside the ship, but he does not see any sign of this creature.
Okay, he's going to ready himself, and if he sees the creature, he is going to Eldritch Blast it.
All right.
Man,
Yushi.
if you could hit that guy.
Okay. Does she see anything looking more towards this direction than anything?
Roll me a perception check.
Oh my goodness.
It's gone.
Ooh.
Hey, 16 is not bad.
She's
Not bad.
kind of scouring the surface of the water, but she doesn't see anything on this side of the ship.
Ah,
She can see the mace that she knows to be Grubender's spiritual weapon floating relatively close to the ship, but she cannot see this creature.
can I come over to this side and look? No.
Sure. This would use your full action, though.
Ah,
Scour both sides
Oh,
in
yeah.
6
Damn it.
seconds.
well, she will move to there.
This is totally
All
Pirates
right.
of the Caribbean.
She
Left and
is
right.
going
and
to
left
ready-
and right.
I know. Surprised we haven't flipped upside down and entered the underworld.
Don't do that.
What am I doing? She
Totnar
is
did
doing
that already.
this.
Hey.
She won't hit anything, but if she sees something, she's going to try. Maybe it'll
All
alert
right.
everyone that it's in the direction.
All right.
Okay. That's
This is going swimmingly.
literally
Ah.
it's swimming.
Uh,
Ah.
Okay. So, Dangle, can you roll me a dexterity save?
Ooh.
No advantage for being in the thing, right?
No advantage on this one, no.
Uh-oh. That's
As
bad.
everyone on board the ship feels the ship surge up at least 5 feet into the air and slam back
20.
down into the water. 20 total?
Hey, that's good.
20 total.
Okay. So Dangle clings for dear life
Oh, yes, he does.
for the crow's nest as the ship basically jumps up out of the water and slams back down.
Nape is
And-
holding onto the steering wheel.
Atop the surface, basically right about here, is the middle of the deck, a large split opens up in the wood.
Oh, no.
You're not gonna let us get away with this boat. Damn it.
At least let us save Cognar first.
So that was a natural 20 for him, guys.
Oh,
So that's what that
God.
So-
No.
has the boat actually split in half, or is it just
The
cracked?
boat has not split. The top deck, whatever the sailor term is for that has split open.
Please tell me Garbender has the spell I think he has.
And remind me once again, who has any kind of to do with ships? I know Bender does.
Leaf,
Ships or sailing or anything like that. Lee?
Leaf, she's a sailor.
All right,
you're
so
a
the two
sailor?
of you-
And you...
I am.
Oh,
So
Yeah,
the
that's
two of
right.
you
I
would
asked you that
immediately know that this ship is taking on water.
shit. And we're nowhere near land, are we?
Bender.
Anyone have a floaty device?
I'm going to yell, "Steer us to the shore!" And
She will jerk the wheel on her turn. On her turn.
I'm going to get back. Okay, so the crack runs like right there where all the dead people are.
Yeah.
They're all
Can I
in the
see
water.
anything down under there?
Roll me a perception check.
God, this guy's kicking our ass.
10.
All the elementals hate us.
10. Your light does peer down through this crack, and in amongst the water, you see kind of battering these crates. You can see the water slamming around now inside of the ship.
Oh,
Okay.
Now Leaf needs to take it away, but now she's busy steering a ship. Ah,
once it's in melee range, Leela. Oh,
Does
poor
this
Leela.
guy count as a humanoid?
He does not know.
That wouldn't help. Well,
put
first
him
I'm gonna,
to-
I'm gonna call Mini Gerbender over to attack it.
All right.
I guess it kind of like go up and
Mini
over.
Bender goes up and over the side of the ship.
So spiritual weapon attack.
That's gonna hit for 5
Nice.
points of force damage. The mace goes up and over the wall and comes crashing down into the water that's flailing about inside the ship.
And this is like below me. I can't. This is not like
Yeah,
within
it's like-
reach, right?
Right.
Okay. Then I'm going to again cast Sacred Flame.
All right.
So, how far is the main deck below, or the water elemental below the main deck? Oh.
Well, before I answer that question, I have a question of my own. Gravender, how do you want to do this? As 7 was a magic number,
Oh my
and he
gosh.
didn't pass it.
Why couldn't we get this 2 seconds ago before we destroyed the ship?
I want the like light of Bahamut to start like right in its center and just kind of flare up and disperse it.
All right. As it does so, water begins to flare up brighter and brighter before it just kind of bursts like a water balloon and disperses kind of in amongst the cargo, disappearing from sight. Now, with this, we're going to begin our very first skill check.
Oh,
Oh Lord.
So, starting with Dangle at the top of the round,
yes.
what would you like to do?
Uh,
Basically, describe to me some sort of ability or use of your skills in order to help save the ship, help kind of like inspire your crewmates, or doing anything you believe to be helpful to this situation using Dangle's abilities to prolong the ship's life to get it closer towards the shore.
All right. I'm going to climb down the rigging, grab my grappling hook, or my makeshift grappling hook, jump down into the crack, and start trying to bail out water with the dwarven tankard that I took off the dead dwarf.
All right.
So I'm going to try to bail out water.
Dangle
Yeah.
begins bailing out water. And what skill would you like to use? About an athletics check.
Athletics?
To begin kind of just bucketing water out of the
Okay.
ship.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Fair enough. All right, you know what? Let's give love a chance. This was a blue creature. Let's go with this color. Oh. 16.
16. All right. Dangle begins bucketing water out in a rapid fashion, and the water levels doesn't really go down, but it kind of stays where it's at.
I've
taking
stabilized
more
the boat,
water.
everyone.
Leaf.
She is a sailor, which is her super skill. So she is going to steer this lovely thing to safety, hopefully aiming towards the edge slowly, not like shabam we're turning, but
Shabam, we're
slowly.
All right, Leaf. That would be vehicle proficiency with watercraft because
I
you're a
have
sailor.
it.
I know,
Yes.
I know.
That's
I'm trying to think what ability that would be.
It'd probably be
I
strength.
just get it. I just get it.
Go ahead and give
I
me
think-
a straight up strength
It'd be athletics if you're
strength
proficient.
save for you
Right? Oh,
Strength save.
Wait,
because that should have your proficiency.
you know what?
What is it?
22.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I was just gonna
I did
say, and that's fine. I was gonna say it should kind of be kind of whatever her best ability is, like either wisdom or strength or whatever.
It's
To like
strength.
either steer it properly against the tide or to know where to steer it. She's a
She got a 22.
sailor. But yeah,
Don't
I'm
matter.
a super sailor.
Super Saiyan.
Super sailor man.
All right. It
Super sailor man.
begins.
Super sailor
It
man.
takes hold of the wheel and begins navigating it It's
Good thing
very
you said.
heavy to turn.
Following the stars because I can't see. I know to follow which stars.
All right,
Shabam.
Rylith.
Okay. Rylith. Doesn't really have anything spell-wise that I think would help. So what he is going to do is he is going to try to use his investigation to see if he's going to like go down to the cabin where the water's coming in and see if he can find any spots. He might be able to like, cover over with a crate or something to try to prevent the water coming through.
All right.
Good call.
So just roll or
what do we
Roll
do
me that
here?
investigation. That sounds excellent.
17 plus 4, so 21.
Nice. All right, so Rylith finds underneath a couple of barrels, he spots a relatively small crack, but it looks to be a steady stream of water flowing in through it. Brushing several of the barrels aside, he stacks up a pile of crates and some of the loose, like, kind of pellets and the like, and it effectively forms like a loose sand bag like blockade, blocking off that portion from flooding more at the time. Yushi.
Okay. So I have nothing that would really be helpful here, but can I cast Ray of Frost on the water that's coming in because ice floats and that might help?
I would say at a higher level, Ray of Frost might help, but just as a cantrip, not so much.
I will
If
cast
you
it
want
at
to
a
try
higher
to do
level.
that. Okay.
I got nothing else, so we'll try it. What? Okay. So I will cast it the second level.
It's entirely up to you.
We'll do third level. We're just gonna do this.
Ooh.
Hey, that's pretty good. Oh, I ran a
Oh no!
one.
Oh no!
Oh,
What is it?
Uh-oh.
What is it? What is it? What is it? I'm
Maybe
not
she
looking.
manifests a boat.
Oh, that would be so cool. Can I do that?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
I think
Uh-oh. Did it break?
so. Being completely honest, I'm not sure if that one is for the wild magic or if the roll slot is supposed to be the one.
No, the wild
Oh.
surge is the roll.
No, 'cause it says roll.
It's roll if a one.
If a one, so yeah,
so
it's
a
actually
six.
backwards.
The 6 is roll.
If she
if
rolled a 1, she would have gotten number 1 on the wild magic table.
What?
Because one's
Right.
a D20, one's a D100.
I'm confused.
That's probably the easiest.
She rolls
Yeah,
a D20 every time she casts a spell.
So she got a
Okay,
6,
no,
not a
that's
1.
not-
Are we
Okay,
safe?
lucky
It's
you.
safe.
Oh, so the text is backwards.
No,
Yeah.
it's-
Ish.
Because it says if a 1, then
Yeah.
do
Yeah,
one.
if 6
So
is
if
a
that's
a
1,
one.
then you do.
Ooh,
Yeah, but I think the roll should be on top
you
of the
almost
wild
got
magic.
something nasty.
What was it?
You'll never know.
yep, no, you can't know.
Whatever the hell that is.
I don't remember.
Something with the... Oh, okay.
So Mushi focuses her.
But wait, I have to do. Well, I guess the damage doesn't matter, so it's just a third level spell
Go
slot,
ahead
right?
and roll damage.
It's
She did, it was 11.
Max damage.
Well, yeah, but I
Yeah,
didn't
but
do it at third
That's
level,
as a cantrip.
Oh, right, that's
We'll do more.
so I have to do
that'll be
what? 3 more?
D8.
Yeah.
3 more D8.
All right.
Nice.
See,
24
Mushi
damage.
just blasts this cone of ice cold energy down
Maybe it'll
into
fuse it back together.
the crack forming at the deck of this ship. And down below, the water is just blasted
Uh-oh.
this cold energy. And Dangle and Rylith down below find their own feet frozen in place
Fuck.
as this is incredibly effective as far as stopping the water goes,
I'm sorry.
but it also manages to freeze them in place. And with
You're
that,
going down with
Groupbender,
the ships, mates.
You want to kill all my characters? I see how it is.
You didn't kill Cogno.
Okay.
Insight is for like reading people, right?
Wheel. Captain should go down with the ship. Yeah. Insight's for reading people.
Huh.
That's not really going to help
Unless
me.
you can think of a more creative use of it.
He's
Can I
looking
do
at the
just a-
inside of the ship to see where else needs repairs.
Can I do just like a straight up wisdom check to see if Gerbender can like think back on what experience he does have with boats to try to.
How about like a history check?
That one is dark.
Well, actually, Gerbender is going to. He thinks normally boats have stuff to repair leaks, so he's going to look to try to find like the tar and stuff that he's seen sailors use to see if he can find something like that.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that's going to be a investigation or a perception.
Yeah. Roll me an investigation check. Kind of go through the crates that you can see,
No,
trying to find
Oh.
like a makeshift.
that would be a
means
7. That would be a 6.
How about a natural 20?
All right, so Gerbender begins kind of like shifting crates about, looking for some sort of a tar or something that he can use to block off some more of these cracks and holes in the hull of the ship. As he moves one of the barrels, a large split in the ice that has formed along the floor seems to form as he shifts the barrel's weight over the ice and cracking it, and water begins to flow through once again.
I worked hard on that. I gave up a third level spell slot.
Dangle,
Oh, yeah. Well,
you're down below. Your feet are frozen in place.
yes.
You could, if there's something you want to do where you're at right now,
Yes,
that's
it is.
that has to be different from the last round.
Okay, is all the water coming in stopped?
It's been slowed,
Slowed.
but not stopped completely. Being a ship in water, that's going to be very difficult to stop the water flow completely.
We're on the Titanic, aren't we?
All
It wasn't an iceberg, it was a water monster.
Is there any way I can put my bag over the biggest leaking hole? In an attempt to...
I know what you're trying to do.
Yes. I'm totally like Three Stooging this shit right now.
My question is, what ability would you want to use to try to do this?
I would assume dealing with ice, it would require dexterity to get over there.
All right, so roll me a dexterity check.
Okay, which one's been doing me good? Come on, Red. Shit balls. Check, right? You said check?
Yeah, check.
5. Not acrobatics?
5. No, check.
Fuck. 5.
So Dangle shifts his own weight, pulling out his bag, and goes to move towards the largest hole down below deck, forgetting that his own feet are encased in the ice that are slowing the flow of water, as once again the ice begins to split and crack around him, and water flows a little more heavily into the ship. Leaf.
Shit.
She is going to continue steering the ship.
Can I
Slightly.
disengage from the ice?
No, sir.
Ever so cautiously this
All right,
way.
roll me one more strength save.
Oh, that
Please
one's
don't
not
let me
so
kill
good.
2 characters in one session.
And with that, the number of successes makes it to the magic number before the number of failures
Oh my
as
god.
Leaf
Ooh.
runs the ship into the shoreline, not running it aground completely, but there is no anchor,
It's kind of beaching it.
so she has to somewhat beach it a little bit.
Ah.
And that we're out of
That was the perfect
initiative.
ending. I don't know if everyone else had the same music, but it was like the
No, my
was
music
like-
stopped like 3 hours ago.
oh no, it was like the finale of it, and it just finished as soon as the initiative went down. It was
Oh my
perfect.
god.
And that's where we're going to end it for the night.
Oh man.
Uh,
I lost one
And
character and
now-
I got one frozen under deck. This is great.
Don't
One
worry, you
no longer
won't drown.
frozen under deck because he managed to break free, whether intentional or not.
Yeah, I did. You knew where I was going with that.
Yep.
Didn't work very well.
Surely you don't have a bag of holding and
Uh-huh.
your hat of disguise.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Because Cognar didn't start with a magic item.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because it was before I made that ruling. So
right.
Yeah, I was gonna try to use the bag of holding to take all the fluid from the boat.
Oh boy.
this guy.
Hey, Dangle isn't the smartest person, alright? So,
It could work.
All
Oh,
right.
my God.
So going left to right this time.
oh,
Lucas, what was Cognar's character highlight for this session? And what does Cognar hope to accomplish next session?
alright. Well, Cognar's highlight would be giving sass to Davy Jones. Because that was totally in his character, and then he shut the
It's
hell
my
up.
green shiny butt.
Yes. He was like, I don't care about hitting rocks. That's what I do for a living. And he wants to be alive next session. So that's his goal.
All right. Grbender. What was Grbender's character's highlight for this session? And what does Grbender hope to accomplish next session?
Well, Grabender's highlight clearly has to be dealing the killing blow to that stupid water elemental.
Mhm.
And Grabender is not about to give up on another companion. He is going to do everything he can to bring Cognar back.
Right. All right. And what was Mushi's character highlight for this session? What does she hope to accomplish next session?
Hers was not dying, which was great. I really loved fireballing the water because I totally thought that was just going to like not even work at all, but then it did, and it made my day because it rained scorching hot water, which was perfect. I also enjoyed freezing the whole bottom layer of the ship. I did not see that coming. I was hoping that would happen, but that's pretty cool too. So, she really wants to get Cognar saved, but above all, she wants to go to the Scarlet Moon Hall. That is her, like, I need to go there.
You're trying to.
Did you not see
kill
the
us all.
dream I had? Like, I am literally burning from the inside out to go there, okay? It is Mushi's duty
Fight it,
to go
Miyoshi.
there.
Come
She
on.
has no choice.
You have choice.
All right. What was Dangle's character highlight for this
Oh,
session?
God.
What does
Dangle did a whole
hope
lot of
to accomplish next
really
session?
nothing. I mean, he stabbed some people. I mean, I killed 2 people in one round, but
That was fairly impressive for a goblin.
that was fairly impressive for a goblin.
He was a gnome.
He was a
You know,
no.
that's
I would
pretty
say, making
Super sneaky.
super sneaky, but
On
making
the
the grappling hook
Ah.
onto the boat, I think, was one great thing for him. But I'd say the top thing would be cutting the anchor to try to get us out of there. definitely. Next session, he just wants to make sure that the group that saved his brother, then ultimately killed his brother, is safe.
We didn't kill him. Just so we're
Well,
clear.
you led him into battle and he got trampled by a dinosaur, so it's kind of your fault.
Man, Dangle sure knows a lot about something that was never
Completely
witnessed by
metagaming,
anybody.
but no,
So all he
he's
knows.
definitely infatuated with the group and wants to see that their party survives.
The last two of us.
The last two, yes.
That's sad. So sad.
All right,
Telling
and
me.
what was Rylith's character highlight for this session? What does
Go to Letha first. I need to go say goodbye to my mother-in-law.
Okay.
Be right back.
Bye,
Bye.
cobbler mother.
Let's see. Lee's highlight was me actually getting to play her. I know it's not her highlight, but I mean, I like to see how characters work. So it's very interesting to get to the hang and like her quadruple axe thing, but only 3 of them hit. That was pretty awesome, and I loved that.
Just wait until we're
I'd
not
like
on
to
a
see
boat.
more of
It's
that.
gonna be awesome.
I'd really like to see more of her attacks, because that'd be cool. And what she would like to see happen next is where the group is going to go after they have stranded this boat on the side of a beach with a dead dwarf. She's very curious to see how everything plays out with this new group.
How far did we make it from the water mill?
You have no idea.
Like, did we travel 60 feet or something?
No, we traveled several hours past when he told us about the water mill.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
We should have stopped.
It was the watermill, then you guys rested for 8 hours.
We should have stopped. We should have stopped at the watermill.
Gone through it at the daytime, maybe he wouldn't have
Yeah.
attacked us.
Maybe.
Just crashed the boat right into it.
Yes.
Hey, we're home!
Hey! Did you miss us?
Alright, what was Rylith's character highlight?
Rylith is definitely like enjoying this whole hellish rebuke thing he's got going on.
That
That's
was
pretty
badass.
kick-ass. I think we haven't really had a chance to develop those characters yet, but the combat was pretty awesome.
Mhm.
And what does he want to accomplish? He's interested to see what these new people are like, and if they will actually, help in his quest.
I mean, you really did give that water elemental some sass.
That's true. I did.
It was awesome.
And to completely meta, the water elemental listened.
Yeah.
Because he sat that round out. But then the rest of the party was like, fuck this dude.
not,
Yeah.
not Dangle.
We should have just left.
Yep.
Yeah,
We would
We
have
would've
had
had
a
a
boat
boat.
right now. Thanks.
Rylith may have been able to do a better job of explaining that he was trying to talk his way out of this, but
That too, but all we heard
Sing it
was
already.
random language
Blur,
going back
blur,
and
blur,
forth.
blur, 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 blur.
It's always weird when water talks to you.
yeah.
That's right. Freaks us out,
Yeah.
makes us fireball and stuff.
So also to completely meta, so what do you guys think about having to play 2 characters?
Oh, it was
That's nothing new to me.
fantastic this session. I mean, it was great.
I've been playing 2 characters for quite a while in our other game, so
Oh.
I'm very used to it because someone ever showed up.
Ouch! But
Except I was the only one, so it's really great when there's like a whole bunch of us with 2 characters because I get to talk to other people instead of just myself. Like, hey guys, should we do this or should we do this? And you're like, I don't know. Should we do this or should we do? Oh well, I don't know. You have to make a decision. So it's really nice to have other people. I love it. And I would really like to express how awesome it is, how much stuff we got done this session compared to other sessions.
Yeah.
Yes.
For
Agreed.
reasons.
yeah, for reasons, in 3 hours we got a lot done.
Yes, agreed.
Because of a dragon turtle.
because of a dragon turtle. Oh shit!
I'm not going to respond to that. Zen,
But
you've done us all an excellent favor, and we do appreciate it.
Oh goodness!
We have conquered many things since, so
Except for
I'm very proud of
Cognar.
all of us.
Cognar's not.
He'll get there. He'll get there.
Cognar would have
are
died in this last fight anyway.
I don't know if he would have got his
Maybe.
hit dice. He might have made it. Maybe. Possibly.
Cognar a good swimmer.
He is actually. He's a great swimmer.
Why don't I believe you?
he's not good at dexterity type things, but he's a good swimmer.
All right.
That was good.
Excellent session tonight, guys.
Yep.
And real quick, before I forget, Lucas, if you said you do have Tuesday nights off, actually just this